That's week 19 on my health journey of combining Weight Watchers and MJ. My name's Amanda. I first started my health journey in January 2023, and this is where I started. And I was just using Weight Watchers for a good 18 months or so, but found myself in a plateau, and I've now combined the MJ pen in order to get my remaining weight off. So I've just completed my third week on the 7.5 milligram pen. And it's working really well. Like, I haven't had the really full-on side effects since I first went up to the 5, so a couple of months ago. So the dreaded sulfur burps are nowhere to be seen. However, I did have a weird day on Saturday. Basically, the way my hunger is at the moment on this pen is that I will have a decent sized breakfast. I don't typically feel that hungry at lunch. Sometimes I don't eat. Sometimes I'll eat like a handful of grapes. Sometimes I'll have some rice cakes, but mostly it kind of keeps me going all day. I don't really think about food, busy with work. And then come dinner time, I have a good decent sized dinner. However, on Saturday, I broke that routine a bit for myself in that I'd had some toast and a banana for breakfast, and then I went and met some friends for an early lunch around midday. So we went to a cafe and I ordered some sourdough toast, 2 eggs and a sausage. So if you think about those 2 meals combined, my breakfast and lunch, it's not massive, it's not excessive, it's not creamy, it's not really rich, it's just pretty basic food. However, for the remainder of the day, like the whole rest of the day, I was overly full, like uncomfortably full. I started to have indigestion, was a bit burpy, a bit tooty. And my body was just basically rejecting food. It just didn't want me to eat anymore. I didn't force it. I tried to drink some Diet Coke to try and settle my stomach. But it was a really weird kind of body response. Off the jab, I would be able to eat that for breakfast, that for lunch, what I've just described, and then also just go have a normal dinner. So I guess it just removes any doubt as to whether the pen is working. I mean, I don't have any doubt. So I'm keeping my calorie deficit in a good position. I'm getting plenty of food in, but I'm also not wanting to binge or snack or, I've got less desire to eat sweet stuff and that kind of thing. Anyway, with all that being said, I have lost another kilo this week, which brings me back to my pre-Christmas weigh-in. So some people might see that and think, oh my God, you've lost all those weeks to what you did at Christmas time and whatever. But actually, I just see it as just, I'm living my life. It's not a race. I didn't have a big event coming up where I had to drop a stack of weight. It's just living. So I'm feeling really good about it. I also have got myself into size 12 Levi's 501s. And all in all, it's a sustainable, healthy weight loss journey.